Hello and welcome back to the channel. Do you know what the most common thing is that keeps us stuck and not moving forward? I'll tell you next time. Just kidding. So, procrastination, not doing something. I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it later. Once I've got myself organised, then I'll have time to do it. And these are the stories that we tell ourselves often that keep us stuck. Because we live most of our life by habits, by patterns. By the age of 35, 95% of our life runs on autopilot. We drive the same route to work. If we go shopping, we go down the same aisles, we buy the same foodstuffs. If we go to a restaurant and we choose from a menu, we often pick the same favourite dish. Nothing wrong with any of that. But this part of our mind that's engaged likes things to be familiar, habitual, normal, the same. So if we decide to make a change, this part of the mind kicks in, and this part of the mind is the fight, flight, freeze response. And it's the freeze response that keeps us safe, because this part of the mind is always asking, is it okay? Am I safe? Does this feel all right? And what it's really asking is, does this feel familiar? Does this feel comfortable? And very often, change doesn't feel familiar, doesn't feel comfortable, and yet we don't have to make all the changes all at once. All we have to do is take one step, and the next step, and the next step, and then over time, we find we've travelled quite a long way, and each step we've put on our ladder is strong and stable and supports us. It's like carving a path in a forest. The grass, to start with, might be very, very long and we wade through it. It's hard going, we can't see where we're going. And we try it the next day and there's just a faint outline of the footprints from previously, and we can follow our steps. The next time we get clever and we take a strimmer and we widen the pathway. Then we put some gravel down, then we widen it and we add tarmac, and eventually, with practice and repetition, we're creating a new pathway, a new habit. And this is how the mind, how the brain rewires. What we give our focus and attention to regularly becomes true for us. But we can't do this from our normal waking consciousness. Our normal waking state is beta brain state. It's great for multitasking, being busy, running around, dealing with life. And we come home and we sit down and we watch telly and we rinse and repeat and do it all again the next day. And nothing changes. And the way to access where to make changes is by dropping into alpha state. This is moving inwards. It's turning off the outside world just for a few moments and giving ourselves space and time. And alpha state can work in meditation or hypnosis. It's that place of focused relaxation or relaxed focus. And it's where change happens. We don't try and change. We simply imagine, and we allow our imagination in alpha state to make the changes, because the conscious mind, the bit that we're talking with and using right now, does words, grammar, syntax, but the unconscious or the subconscious mind deals in feelings, images, thoughts, emotions and sensations. And it's these sensations, these feelings, these images that are where change begins to happen. We wake up the imagination, because a real event, and one we imagine with feeling, can produce the same changes in the mind-body. So we go into alpha state, we drop into meditation or hypnosis, and there are some hypnosis audios attached below this video. Feel free to use them. And we wake up the imagination, and with practice and repetition, we begin to imagine something different, and we add the feeling state and the emotion. And step by step, little by little, the changes happen. We add the steps to our ladder and we make progress. And we look back and we go, I can't tell you how I got here exactly, but it's different. I feel better. I'm more peaceful. I have more confidence. Life is just working out.